Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BrightLearn podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that's as relevant today as it was when the book was first published. We're talking about Taken for a Ride, Detroit's Big Three, and the Politics of Pollution by Jack Doyle. This book is a deep dive into the auto industry's impact on the environment and the political maneuvers that have allowed it to continue with minimal regulation for decades. Picture this. It's the mid-20th century, and the American auto industry is booming. Detroit is the heart of this industrial powerhouse, with the Big Three, General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, dominating the market. But as these companies roll out millions of cars, they also unleash a wave of pollution that will have lasting effects on our environment and public health. Doyle's book opens with a stark reminder of the auto industry's early days, when the focus was solely on production and profit, with little regard for the environmental consequences. The Big Three were not just making cars, they were shaping the very fabric of American life, influencing everything from urban planning to oil consumption. But here's the kicker. As the auto industry grew, so did its political clout. Doyle meticulously outlines how the Big Three wielded their power to shape environmental policies, or rather, to prevent stringent regulations from being imposed. He reveals a pattern of lobbying, campaign contributions, and even manipulation of scientific research to downplay the health risks associated with vehicle emissions. One of the most shocking revelations in the book is how the auto industry successfully delayed the implementation of catalytic converters, which are crucial for reducing harmful emissions. Despite evidence showing their effectiveness, the industry argued that they were too expensive and would harm their business. This delay had significant consequences for air quality and public health. Doyle doesn't just focus on the past. He also examines the ongoing struggle for cleaner transportation. He highlights the role of government agencies, environmental groups, and consumer advocacy organizations in pushing for change. But he also shows how the auto industry continues to resist, often by promoting incremental changes rather than the radical transformations needed to address climate change. The book also delves into the concept of greenwashing, where companies make misleading claims about their environmental efforts. Doyle argues that while the auto industry has made some strides in producing more fuel-efficient vehicles and exploring electric options, these efforts are often more about public relations than genuine commitment to sustainability. But it's not all doom and gloom. Doyle also celebrates the grassroots movements and innovative thinkers who are challenging the status quo. From engineers developing alternative fuels to activists campaigning for stricter emission standards, he showcases the people and ideas that offer hope for a cleaner, greener future. So, what can we learn from Taken for a Ride? First, it underscores the importance of holding corporations accountable for their environmental impact. It also reminds us that change often comes from the bottom up, with ordinary people demanding action from their leaders. And finally, it serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of prioritizing profit over public health and environmental stewardship. As we face the pressing challenges of climate change and pollution, Doyle's book is a timely reminder that we must learn from the past to build a more sustainable future. It's a call to action for all of us to advocate for policies that protect our planet and our communities. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the BrightLearn podcast. If you enjoyed this discussion, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review. And don't forget to check out Taken for a Ride for a comprehensive look at the auto industry's environmental legacy. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.
Visit brightlearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.